Yo, what is up guys, Del Boy here. So Jaime Munguia defeats Patrick Allotey by a 4th round TKO. This was Jaime Munguia's first fight under the tutelage of Mexican boxing legend Erik Morales, and he got the job done by a 4th round stoppage. Going into this fight, everybody assumed Patrick Allotey was a low-level opponent and somebody who wouldn't really pose much resistance, and that was the case, in all honesty. As soon as he felt the power, as soon as he felt the body shots, he really didn't want to know. Going into this fight, Munguia was coming off the back of a couple of bad performances against Takashi Inoue and also Dennis Hogan. In fact, a lot of people felt Hogan beat Munguia. So, Munguia's stock has dropped in recent months. So this fight, in my opinion, was designed for him to look good and for him to get a stoppage win. And the matchmakers achieved that. He looked okay and he got the knockout, so there we go. First couple of rounds, Allotey, he had some success from range. He caught Munguia with a few good shots here and there. As we know, Munguia, he's an aggressive guy. He's not really that sound defensively. And he did get caught with a few shots. Initially, Allotey was there to fight, and in the first 2 rounds he had a bit of success. Munguia, fairly slow start in my opinion, but round 3 Munguia really started to up the pace. He really started to apply pressure and push Allotey back, and he dropped Allotey in round 3 with a body shot. A lovely wide left hook to the belt line. Patrick Allotey took a knee, and he was hurt, but he beat the count and he got back up and he fought on. But Munguia, the pace, the power, the strength was too much, and he dropped Allotey again towards the end of the round. Allotey was caught against the ropes. Munguia threw a combination, culminating with a left hook at the end of the combination, which dropped Allotey right towards the end of the round. Once again, Allotey beats the count to see round 4. Round 4 comes once again, Munguia applying pressure, forcing Allotey against the ropes into the corners, and he has him in the corner. He drops a left hook to the body. Allotey takes a knee. He gets up immediately. Obviously that was a knockdown, but after that Patrick Allotey's corner actually pulled him out, and I think that was the right choice. As soon as Allotey felt the power in round 3, he really didn't want to know, and I think he was looking for a way out. He didn't look unhappy that his corner pulled him out, he looked kind of relieved. So yeah, I think the corner did the right thing. He was just going to get knocked out anyway. So yeah, the corner made the right choice. As for Munguia's performance, he did the job against an extremely low-level opponent. I wouldn't say this guy, Patrick Allotey, is even in the top 25 in the super welterweight division. Maybe not even in the top 50. That's how limited and how bad he was. So we have to be honest with ourselves. The guy Munguia was fighting wasn't great, but Munguia got the job done. He looked powerful, he looked strong, his body work was effective, and there's not really much more you can say about it, in all honesty. Where does Munguia go next? I heard rumours about Munguia moving up to middleweight. If he can still make 154, I would rather him stay there and try to unify, try to fight the likes of Julian Williams or the Tony Harrison Jamel Charlo winner. I think they would be really good fights to watch. In regards to him moving to middleweight, I could see it. He's a big guy for 154. Maybe the weight now is just becoming too hard. So if he moves to middleweight, I would like to see him have like an introduction fight and then fight somebody decent, ultimately. For me, Jaime Munguia, since the Liam Smith win, has been treading water. He's been fighting a lower level of competition, and I don't really think he's developed since he first won that title earlier last year. However, he is still only 22, believe it or not. He turns 23 in October, so, he's got time. He can still improve, but, the last year, I've not really seen that drastic rate of improvement that I was expecting when he first became champion. So, we'll see what happens with Munguia. At the very least, he can be involved in some fun fights. I hope he sticks around at 154 for a bit longer, because I do think there are some good fights to be made at that weight class. But there we go. Decent performance, I guess, from Munguia. but against an extremely low level opponent. I think that's the fairest assessment I can give it. Share your thoughts below. Peace.